Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have made it clear that they plan on raising their family their own way in America. One tabloid believes this has rattled Prince Charles so much that he could try and attain custody over baby Archie and Lilibet. Prince Charles and Meghan Markle fighting over his ability to see his grandson Archie. A source said, Charles sees Archie in the odd Zoom call, enough to see that he's growing up to be the spitting image of young Harry. This chokes up the heir to the throne, who gets very emotional at seeing the comparison. He's now desperate to have his family reunited before it's too late. Prince Charles sees the citation as terribly cruel. The article then says the Sussexes should be more careful, for they fail to remember that once Charles becomes king, Archie technically becomes his. A 1717 law says the sovereign has full legal custody of minor grandchildren, and Prince Charles could use this law if he wanted. A source says, Charles is stunned that Archie is effectively estranged from his own flesh and blood, and it would be no surprise if this law danced on the edges of his consciousness. Prince Charles has no interest in an ugly custody battle. He could still leverage this law to make things very difficult for Harry and Meghan. Archie and Lilibet not pawn in a game. Thomas Markle hits out as he demands meeting. Thomas Markle has dismissed the idea of taking legal action against Prince Harry and Meghan to see his grandchildren, claiming that it would make him a hypocrite. Thomas Markle has stated that his two grandchildren are not part of a game, despite claiming that several lawyers had assured him of his chance of success if he were to take legal action against Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The 77-year-old former lighting director has never met either 2-year-old Archie Harrison or 5-month-old Lilibet Diana, due to his ongoing rift with his daughter. When asked about being unable to visit his grandchildren, Mr. Markle said, "I'm very concerned about that. I'd really like it. I'd love to see my grandchildren. And people have suggested in California that I sue to see my kids. I think if I did that, I'd be a hypocrite. I'd be doing the same thing Meghan and Harry are doing. I don't want to include my grandchildren in this kind of situation. I want to see my grandchildren with friendly parents and friendship all around. I don't know hostile parents and seeing my grandchildren. So I'll wait until it plays out." When asked if he'd been given any indication legal action would lead to success, Thomas continued, "Yes, I've been told by several lawyers that grandparents have sued to see their grandchildren and won in California. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to involve my grandchildren as pawns in a game. They're not part of a game. They're my grandchildren. I want to see my grandchildren." Earlier this year, Thomas Markle had announced during an interview with Fox News that he was considering taking legal action against the Sussexes, to demand visitation access to his two young grandchildren. During his interview with Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley this morning, Thomas Markle said that his entire family had been ghosted by Meghan, and that he would continue to conduct high-profile interviews to seek her attention. Speaking again of his two grandchildren, he said he wished for them to know that they come from two loving families. Meghan Markle has led a strained relationship with her father since the weeks leading up to her and Prince Harry's royal wedding in May 2018. It emerged that her father had collaborated with the paparazzi on a number of staged photographs, which included pictures of him attending a tuxedo fitting and researching the history of Britain in an internet cafe. Thomas Markle has maintained that his involvement in the images was not for financial purposes, but to improve his reputation and public image. He has also stated in previous interviews that he has apologized over 100 times but has received no compassion from the couple for his mistake.